What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, so if you have not checked it out yet, I would really appreciate it if you do. We don't do any sponsorships here, that's why I'm just going to go ahead and chill it out, but it is available anywhere you stream music under the name After Sound, so check it out, let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of today's video, which is I'm leaving Wild format. I'm going back to Modern. I miss it, and I want to play, and I want to earn that sweet, sweet, juicy SPS. Everything that I'm hearing about the players who are playing in Modern format seem like they are actually earning significant amounts. Now, is the frustration still going to potentially be there? Probably. But you know what? There's a couple of things that have factored into my decision. I have seen Wild actually become quite top heavy as well. And while I was prioritizing Glint, right? While I was prioritizing Glint to try and max out my Rebellion reward cards as quickly as possible, they're also available on the secondary market now with the recent unlock. So not necessarily that I'm going to go out and buy a bunch of cards, but that option is there for me. And I think at this point in time, what is most important is for me to get as much SPS as possible. Yes, is the Glint great? Of course, I want as much as possible. But I'm going to ride this season out to the end and stay in Wild just because I'm running a little bit of an experiment here just to see how far my cards can go with primarily just soulbound reward cards, right? Soulbound reward cards and gladiators. And right now, I was talking about this on the live stream. You can see my win rate has been atrocious. It's less than 40% in terms of my win rate early season, right? We're only 2 days in. But my hope is that as we go further along, I want to see how much I can earn from an SPS standpoint this entire season with cards rented out, right? So most of my deck is rented out, and I'm using that to buy more SPS. But I'm going to bring everything back by the end of the season and then do next season, right? Whenever that begins, or I guess beginning of October, and try to play that entire thing in Modern. Now, you can see here with where I'm at in Modern, I've dropped all the way down to Bronze, right? And so I don't even know. Let's see, when's the last time I played Modern Ranked? Okay, so I don't even know. I don't even have a ranking or rating right now. I'm going to start at Bronze 2, which is a rating of 500, so that's not fantastic. I'll have to work my way up while, you know, if I reach Champion on the other, well, it doesn't even matter if I reach Champion or not. Buying energy is going to become very expensive for me on the other side. So what I'll need to do, probably what I should end up doing, is pulling back on the Wild battles now. But like I said, I want to finish out this season. If I get any extra energy from chests or reward chests, then I might start playing battles here in Modern. But if not, I'll just, you know, I'm just gonna wing it, and we'll go straight into Modern next season. But like I said, I've been hearing that the rewards are good, that you know, I'm not as focused on the Glint as much anymore, and overall it's a lot of other people are seeming to enjoy Modern format. The liquidity bots seem to have made things significantly better, and at the end of the day, I've also gotten my reward cards into a respectable level. So I wasn't planning to do this here, but just to close out the video, I'm going to share with you where I'm at so far with still about 60,000 Glint that I can spend right now. But if you go into, let's see, let me get rid of the gold cards. And again, I laid out a playbook here on what my plan would be. So Legendary is still sparse, but Legendary is my least favorite, in my opinion, least interesting. Epics, on the other hand, I've gotten almost all of them to level 3, which is mid for silver, right? And they all have the ability, or the new ability that they come with at some point. They either have it at level 1 or they get it at level 2. So I'm really liking that so far. If you look at where I'm at from a rare standpoint, and I still need to use my Glint to max these out, but you know, level 4 is silver, or max for silver. You can see that I have a decent amount at level 3, and you know, I guess Commander Slate, I really want to get that higher, but you know, at level 3, and then commons, you can see here I have these all, I believe, at level 5 or level 6. Level 5 is maxed for silver. Level 6 is when we start gold, but they all start to get interesting abilities as soon as you get level 5, which again makes the silver meta quite awesome. So that's my game plan from here moving forward. I'm running kind of like well, not simultaneous, but 2 experiments. This season, I'm going to see how much SPS I can earn completely being hands-off off and actually earning more by, you know, renting out the core cards from my deck, which again, it nets me about 400 to 500 DEC per day. I use that to buy, you know, I don't know, maybe like 50 or so SPS. So again, that's just adding on to what I'm able to earn every day from the season. Then I'll compare it to, obviously I'll be more hands-on and I'll have to play every battle in Modern, but I want to see what that experience is like overall, just because I haven't done it in so long. So I'm putting this video out there, and I would love to get other folks' experience. If you are playing in Modern, or let's say you hadn't been playing in Modern and recently jumped back, or maybe you've been playing in Modern this entire time, what has your experience been like? Because I think the goal should be for a lot of players to try and head into Modern format. I mean, again, that should be where a lot of the action is. That should be where a lot of the folks who are playing at the highest levels should want to be at. And at this point in time, with Chaos Legion still there, at least for the foreseeable future, right? My guess is at least 6, maybe 9 months max. That's where my collection is. I want to go and maximize those cards as much as possible, and obviously maximize the earnings from an SPS standpoint. If you can't tell, I'm bullish about where things are going for the crypto markets. So that's where I stand, and that's where I want to see things, and I want to have as much SPS as possible. If you remember, my video a while back about moving to Wild was before we even got the new Rebellion Reward cards. It was probably like in May or June, but I wanted to try to maximize the Chaos Soulbound Reward cards, right? So I was just trying to collect as much glint as possible. And over this first month, over these first couple of seasons, I've done the same thing with Rebellion. But I think we have some time. I want to focus on SPS. I want to stack as much SPS as possible while we're here in this moment in time. And, you know, we'll see if I end up making the right decision in 6 to 9 months. We'll see what happens. Also, and lastly, and I promise I'm going to close the video, I want to see if Rebellion card prices do take a dip at the end of conflicts. Plus, if I am going to start making purchases in Rebellion and start leveling up my deck there, which I absolutely plan on doing, right? I don't know when, but I definitely want some of the summoners. I will be focused on that and getting a feel for the Modern format, seeing which cards I beat, seeing which cards beat me is going to be very important for me to make decisions, because I'm not going to be going in and buying every single card, but I want to be very specific. I want to be very strategic with how I deploy capital. And again, this is not financial advice. It's not even financial for me. It's game, right? So here's my gaming budget. I can only buy X amount of cards. I don't want to buy cards that are garbage or cards that I can easily beat, right? I want to buy cards that are beating me, and that is going to be the focus. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.